What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter Parkour of the Distorted Theorists. I am back here again. For some reason, they asked me to come back to Sci-Fi on the Rocks 2023. And we are back in the Atrium here at the Sheraton Hotel, Newfoundland. And obviously, I'm going to be continuing to do my cosplayer interviews. And I'm joined by a repeat offender. Who are you? You've been here before.
I go by Maxie now, but you might know me as Felicity before. I did Hunchcrow and Typhlosion.
That's right. They were very popular at Avalon Expo and Sci-Fi last year. I know Justin, he's the big Pokemon guy. I like Pokemon, but he dabbles much more into Pokemon than I have. Hi, how are you? We've got very many people coming through and joining us. There's a little critter, a tiny little Pokemon that has joined us. A little trainer has joined us today. So I'm here, obviously, to interview about your new cosplay. So what are you cosplaying as?
This is Spinach the Sprigatito. I recently got him made by Fluffy Weird Lucario on Instagram, and he is one of the new starter Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet, the grass-type starter Sprigatito.
We got so much activity going on here. And that's great. And this is my first reaction when you showed up with this. Is like, and you told me that this was only the third.
About third or fourth suit this person has made, yeah.
And this is there's a lot of talent and there's a lot of there's a great creativity that went into this because this is awesome. I'm very impressed. For a third one, this is very good. Oh, I didn't even see the tail before. That's amazing. That's awesome. So obviously, like we've met before.
Yeah.
We chatted. We've done our thing on the YouTubes and whatnot. But like, because you keep doing this, so what is cosplay to you?
Cosplay is a form of self-expression, and being a non-binary person, I get to explore different ways of, like, I guess expressing myself and dressing up as different characters, and I guess I explore my gender identity through it, but as well as just being someone new for once and having fun with it.
Well, that's the thing too, because and it's important to have that freedom of expression when you're doing this, because you want to be able to, and obviously with cosplay, there's so many options. I mean, you're dressing up in your I guess is the proper term the furry?
Fursuit, cosplay. Fursuit,
sorry, the fursona and everything like that. So you're doing this, and there's so many other options that other people do too for their own forms of expression as well, and it is about expressing yourself in your own way, and I think that's really important for the community.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is a huge part of it is community, is a sense of community.
And it's such a welcoming community too, and I highly appreciate, like, everyone's so welcome, they're so nice, and like, hey, you can just do you and have fun as long as no one's hurting anybody. It's perfect.
And it's appreciative too. How many times would we be anywhere during these or any other convention where someone walks through with someone you recognize and the immediate reaction is all the time, and everyone loves to see that. I get noticed as a relevant YouTuber once in a while, and it's the feeling is pretty good, I gotta say.
What I found really cool actually yesterday, someone recognized my cosplay from a Discord group I was in, and I didn't even know they were local.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's huge. And again, the sense of recognition is definitely a mood booster for sure. Now, so this is obviously your newest project.
Yeah.
Do you have any new projects that you would like to share? Anything that's upcoming?
I do have a fursuit that I recently commissioned. I got like $100 left to pay off of it. It's a fursuit of my main persona, whose name is also Maxie.
There we go. Cool.
And he is based off of the Team Magma leader, Maxie.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I was actually cosplaying the Team Magma leader, Maxie, the Omega Ruby version yesterday.
I was going to say, I saw you walking around. I tried to grab your attention, but you were very focused and thought, like, I'll talk tomorrow. That's cool. So, and again, like we've been talking about, obviously, we're going to be talking about cosplay with all this stuff, and you're a repeat offender. But can you still see yourself doing this in 5, 10, 15 years, as long as you can possibly do this?
I'd say I'm pretty sure yes, because this is probably all of my 5th or 6th year doing fursuiting alone. Mm-hmm. And I'd say I'm probably going on 8 years for cosplay. Oh,
wow. I didn't realize it was that long. Maybe we mentioned this before. I see so many people in the runs of everything that I do. But that's cool. So like this is a long-term investment. This isn't a fleeting fancy. This is definitely something that you're going to keep going with.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I like fursuiting so much because even if the person isn't like into like this whole thing, they can still like appreciate the whole mascot energy. Like you saw earlier, I was interacting with some kids.
Yes. Oh, very well. They keep coming through, and I love it. I don't care about that, but that's great. They're coming through, and they're interacting. The look in their faces, like not to coin a phrase, but like the big teddy bear.
Yeah,
big,
the giant kitty cat.
You're big. Yeah, you're cuddly. You're colorful. You're going to catch their attention, and that's part of the reason why I think it's so appealing to kids.
Exactly. That's what makes it fun, because you get to put smiles on people's faces.
Yes, and we're putting a lot of smiles on many people's faces here, which is very cool. Now, I always ask this because it's something important. We're here at Sci-Fi. We're in the world of geek and nerddom and everything like that. But on the horizon, we know that you're dressed up as somebody, as a character from Pokemon Scarlet Violet, one of the starters. But is there anything on the horizon that is coming out, any geeky, any nerdy, any movie, TV show, video game stuff that has you most intrigued?
Let me think. Nothing in particular, but I do know that my friend recently got me to Attack on Titan again, and
Okay.
I'm starting to get really, really into that again. So expect a lot of Attack on Titan cosplays from me.
Well, that'd be good because that's another one of those shows that I've seen like the first 2 episodes, like this is really good, and then he just tossed in the pile. But it's for sure is someone that now, because is it finished now? Attack on
It's
Titan?
almost finished. I got like one more episode, I think.
Oh, okay, there we go. So see, this is the time to get into it, just as it's ending.
There we
that's
go.
what I always do with this stuff. I always catch on too late. But that's awesome. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for showing up today.
Gosh, not a problem
we
at all.
appreciate it as always. And before I go, I just want to make sure that if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that share, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. We always love hearing from new people. And if you are a returning customer, we love to hear from you. Let us know how we're doing and what else you'd like to see on the channel. Big love from the Distorted Theorists here at Sci-Fi on the Rock 2023. And like we always say around here, keep it real.